everyone, and welcome back to Cozy English Podcast. I'm Melody.
And I'm Avery. It's great to be here with you today.
How are you feeling this morning, Avery? Are you a morning person?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really a morning person. I usually feel tired in the morning. I'm more energetic in the evening.
Really?
Yeah. What about you, Melody?
Oh, I'm definitely a morning person. I love mornings. I always feel energetic when I wake up. I feel happy and ready for the day.
That's amazing. I wish I could be like that.
Well, everyone is different. Some people are morning people, some people are evening people, and that's perfectly normal.
Exactly. So today we want to talk about our morning and evening habits. This is a great topic for English learners.
Yes, because we talk about our daily routines all the time. We use these phrases every single day.
That's right. We're going to share our routines and teach you some useful phrases. You can use these phrases to talk about your daily habits too.
Perfect. So let me start with my morning routine. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. That's 7 in the morning.
7 a.m. Wow, that's early for me.
I know it sounds early, but I really enjoy mornings, so I always set my alarm for 7 o'clock. When I wake up at 7, I usually stay in bed for about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't get up immediately. I like to wake up slowly. I think about my day and what I want to do.
That sounds very peaceful.
It is. Then, after about 5 minutes, I get up and I go to the bathroom. I always brush my teeth first thing in the morning.
Right, me too.
Do you brush your teeth in the morning, Avery?
Yes, of course. I always brush my teeth in the morning too. That's very important for good hygiene.
Definitely. After I brush my teeth, I wash my face with cold water. The cold water really helps me wake up completely.
Cold water? Brr. I prefer warm water in the morning.
Yeah, cold water is not for everyone, but it really wakes me up. Then, after I wash my face, I go to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I always make coffee. Coffee is very important for my morning routine. I can't start my day without coffee.
I understand. Many people need coffee in the morning. What kind of coffee do you make?
I usually make black coffee. Sometimes I add a little milk, but usually just black coffee. I drink it slowly while I check the weather on my phone.
That sounds like a peaceful way to start the day.
It really is. Do you check your phone for other things too?
Well, I sometimes check my messages, but I try not to spend too much time on my phone in the morning.
That's smart.
Yeah, I prefer to stay calm and relax in the morning. Too much phone time can be stressful.
Exactly. So after I drink my coffee, I get dressed for work. I usually choose my clothes the night before, so it's quick and easy in the morning.
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah, you prepare your clothes the night before. That saves time in the morning, and it reduces stress too.
That's a great tip for our listeners.
Definitely. Then I grab my bag and my keys and I go to work. I usually leave my house at 8:15. That's 8:15 a.m.
So your whole morning routine takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes, from 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m.
That's exactly right. It's perfect for me. I never feel rushed or stressed in the morning. I have enough time for everything.
That sounds wonderful.
What about you, Avery? Tell us about your evening routine, since you're more of an evening person.
Well, as I said, I'm definitely more of an evening person, so my evening routine is very important to me. I usually get home from work around 6 p.m.
6 p.m., okay.
And what do you do first when you get home?
The first thing I do is change my clothes. I take off my work clothes and put on comfortable clothes like a t-shirt and sweatpants.
Oh, that's nice.
You change into comfortable clothes. I do that too when I get home. It feels so good to be comfortable after work.
Yes, exactly. It really does feel good. After I change clothes, I usually sit on the couch and relax for 10 or 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I just breathe and let go of the stress from work. I try to forget about work problems and focus on my evening.
That sounds really relaxing. It's important to have that transition time between work and home.
Exactly. Then, around 7 p.m., I start preparing dinner. I usually cook something simple like pasta or rice with vegetables.
Do you cook every evening or do you sometimes order food?
I usually cook at home, maybe 5 days a week. On weekends, I sometimes order pizza or Chinese food, but during the week, I prefer to cook.
That's really healthy. Home cooking is definitely better than takeout most of the time.
Yes, and it's much cheaper too. So I have dinner around 7:30 or 8 p.m. I always eat at my dining table, never in front of the TV.
That's a really good habit.
Many people eat while watching TV, but eating at the table is better. I can focus on my food and really enjoy it.
Right. Exactly.
After dinner, I always clean the dishes. I never leave dirty dishes for the next day. I wash them immediately after eating.
Oh, you're very organized. I sometimes leave dishes for the next morning. That's not good, I know.
Everyone has different habits. There's no right or wrong way. After I clean the dishes around 9 p.m., I usually watch TV for 1 or 2 hours.
What kind of shows do you like to watch?
I like documentaries and comedy shows. Sometimes I watch the news to know what's happening in the world.
Nice.
What about you? Do you watch TV in the evening?
Sometimes, but not every evening. I usually prefer to read a book or listen to music in the evening. I find that more relaxing than TV.
That's nice. Actually, I like to read too. After I watch TV around 10:30 p.m., I turn off the TV and I read for about 30 minutes.
Oh, so you do read before bed. That's great.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I usually read fiction books, like mystery novels or adventure stories. I never read work-related books before bed because they make me think too much.
That makes perfect sense.
Reading fiction is more relaxing before sleep. It helps me escape from reality and just enjoy the story.
Exactly. Reading fiction helps me relax my mind. After I read around 11 p.m., I go to the bathroom and get ready for bed.
What does getting ready for bed mean for you?
Well, first I brush my teeth, just like in the morning. Then I wash my face and put on my pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I take a shower if I feel tired or if the weather was hot that day.
Do you take a shower every evening?
No, not every evening, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. It depends on how I feel and what kind of day I had.
That's normal. Some people prefer morning showers, some people prefer evening showers. When do you usually take a shower, Melody? I always take a shower in the morning, right after I brush my teeth. It helps me wake up and feel fresh for the day.
That's interesting. We have different shower habits. After I finish in the bathroom, I go to my bedroom and I set my alarm for the next morning.
Good habit. Do you set it for the same time every day?
On weekdays, I always set it for 7 a.m., even though I'm not a morning person.
Right.
But on weekends, I never set an alarm. I sleep until I wake up naturally. Sometimes that's 10 a.m., sometimes 11 a.m.
Oh, that's really nice. Weekend sleep is special. You can relax and not worry about time.
Exactly. So after I set my alarm, I turn off the lights and go to bed. I usually fall asleep quickly, around 11:30 p.m.
That's good. Many people have trouble falling asleep quickly. Do you do anything special to help you sleep?
Sometimes I listen to soft music or nature sounds on my phone, but usually reading makes me sleepy, so I don't need anything else.
That's wonderful. So your evening routine takes about 5.5 hours, from 6 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Yes, that's right. And it's my favorite time of the day. I feel relaxed and happy in the evening.
Now let's compare our habits and talk about some frequency adverbs. These are very useful words for describing routines.
Great idea.
Avery, how often do you check your phone in the morning?
I rarely check my phone in the morning, maybe once or twice a week. I'm usually too sleepy to look at my phone when I wake up.
I sometimes check my phone for the weather, but I never spend more than 5 minutes on it. How often do you cook dinner at home?
I usually cook dinner at home, maybe 5 times a week. On weekends, I often order takeout food because I want to relax and not cook.
That's good. I always cook at home during the week, but sometimes I eat at restaurants on weekends.
How often do you read before bed?
I almost always read before bed, maybe 6 nights a week. If I'm very tired, I sometimes skip reading and go directly to sleep.
I often read before bed too, but not every night. Maybe 4 or 5 times a week.
Let's talk about some time expressions now. These help us be specific about when we do things.
Great. For example, I said in the evening to talk about the general time period, and at 6 p.m. to be specific about the exact time.
Exactly. I said in the morning and at 7 a.m. We use in with general time periods like morning, afternoon, evening.
Right.
We use at with specific times like 7 a.m., noon, midnight.
Right. And we also use after and before to show the order of activities. I said after dinner and before bed.
Yes, and first, then, next, finally help us organize our routine. I said first I brush my teeth, then I wash my face.
These words make our speaking very clear and organized.
Let me ask you some questions now, Avery. Do you drink coffee every morning?
Actually, I never drink coffee in the morning. I prefer tea. I always drink green tea or black tea when I wake up.
Oh, that's interesting. I always drink coffee. I never skip coffee. It's essential for me.
Do you watch TV every evening?
Almost every evening, yes. Maybe 6 evenings a week. Sometimes I'm too tired and I go directly to bed.
Do you set out your clothes the night before?
Yes, I usually do that. It saves time in the morning and reduces stress. Do you take vitamins or supplements?
Yes, I sometimes take vitamin C, especially in winter, but I'm not very consistent with it. What about you?
I always take a multivitamin in the morning with my coffee. I've been doing this for 2 years now.
That's a good habit. Do you exercise as part of your morning routine?
Not every morning, but I sometimes do 10 minutes of stretching after I drink my coffee. It helps my body wake up.
That sounds nice. I never exercise in the morning because I'm too sleepy.
Right.
But I sometimes go for a walk after dinner in the evening.
Walking after dinner is great for digestion. How long do you usually walk?
Usually 20 or 30 minutes. It's relaxing and it helps me think about the day. Sometimes I listen to podcasts while I walk.
That's perfect. Walking and listening to podcasts is a great combination. Do you have any habits that you want to change?
Yes, I want to wake up earlier, maybe 6:30 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. But it's difficult because I'm not naturally a morning person.
That's a good goal. Maybe you can try waking up 10 minutes earlier each week. Small changes are easier than big changes.
That's really good advice. What about you? Do you want to change any of your habits?
I want to spend less time on my phone in the evening. Sometimes I look at social media for too long before bed, and it's not good for sleep.
Yes, screens before bed can make it harder to fall asleep.
Exactly.
Maybe you can read more instead of using your phone.
That's exactly what I want to do. Read more and use my phone less in the evening. Now, let's talk about some useful phrases our listeners can use to describe their routines.
Great. Let's start with morning phrases. I wake up at, followed by the time. I usually wake up at 7 a.m.
I always or I never plus the activity. I always brush my teeth or I never skip breakfast.
First I, then I, after that I, finally I. These help you organize your routine in order.
Before work, I. After work, I. Before bed, I. These show the relationship between activities and important times of day.
For evening routines, when I get home I, during dinner I, before I go to sleep I.
And don't forget frequency adverbs. I always cook dinner. I usually read before bed. I sometimes take a shower. I rarely watch TV. I never eat late at night.
These phrases are very useful. Our listeners can practice by describing their own morning and evening routines using these expressions.
Absolutely. And remember, everyone's routine is different. The important thing is to find what works for you and helps you feel good.
That's so true. Some people are morning people, some people are evening people. Some people love long routines, others prefer quick and simple ones.
Exactly. The most important thing is to have routines that make you happy and healthy.
Now, before we finish, let's recap the most useful phrases from today.
Good idea. First, time expressions. In the morning, in the evening, at 7 a.m., at night, before bed, after dinner.
Sequence words, first, then, next, after that, finally. These help you organize your story.
Frequency adverbs, always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never. These tell how often you do something.
And remember to use present simple tense for routines. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I go to work, I have dinner, I read a book.
Perfect. These phrases will help you talk about your daily life in English with confidence.
Now, we want to encourage our listeners to practice. Think about your morning routine. Can you describe it in English using the phrases we learned today?
Yes, start simple, just 3 or 4 sentences. I usually wake up at, first I, then I, finally I.
And don't worry about being perfect. The goal is to practice and improve your speaking skills step by step.
Exactly. You can practice by talking to yourself in the mirror, recording yourself on your phone, or talking with English-speaking friends.
And we would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment and tell us about one habit from your morning or evening routine.
Yes, write your comment in English. It's great practice, and we read every comment. We love hearing about your daily life and culture.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Cozy English Podcast and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Your support helps us create more useful content for English learners around the world. Thank you so much for listening today.
Thank you. Keep practicing your English, and we'll see you in the next episode of Cozy English Podcast. Have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, everyone, and sweet dreams if it's evening time for you.